Alright, I had a phone call, but we are back in action, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so what's next? Level 10. I think we were talking about Razor. So yeah, taking a look at Razor's level 10 talents, it's been increased from plus 15 movement speed to plus 20 movement speed, or plus 15 agility. You already get a lot of the bonus movement speed from you already get a lot of bonus movement speed from the likes of from your passive, so I don't think the bonus movement speed is important. I think you'd always go for the plus 15 agility. Eye of the Storm Scepter now hits shrines instead of ignoring them. I did not even realize that it did ignore them. I guess I haven't played enough Razor. But just a bug fix there. Rubik attack range has been reduced to 550. I think that was very needed. It was too easy for me to harass as a Rubik in lane. Shadow Fiend level 25 talent change from minus 7-second Shadow Rays cooldown, which puts it at 1 second cooldown? That's pretty crazy. To plus 125 Shadow Rays damage. So let's compare that. It ultimately lowers your damage per second, I believe. Let's check. Okay, so it would lower it to a 3-second cooldown. Yeah, 3-second cooldown, or plus 150 attack range. That's pretty filthy. So yeah, 3-second Shadow Rays, but that's been replaced with plus 125 Shadow Rays damage. So you could do 325. So you'd be hitting for 450 now. So you could either have deal 450 damage before reductions with your Shadow Rays, or you could get the plus 150 attack range. And if you're getting a Hurricane Pike, which I highly recommend on Shadow Fiend, by the way, or just a Dragon Lance. Yeah, I think it's actually a pretty even toss-up. I think I would actually go for the Shadow Rays damage will help you push. I think the attack range will be more useful in fights, though. Alright, moving on. Shadow Shaman has his base armor increased by 1. His base attack range reduced from 500 to 400. However, that's actually a big reduction. Whoa! Holy shit! Shadow Shaman has his base attack damage increased by 18. 18, ladies and gentlemen! Holy crap. Maybe they haven't changed it yet. Yeah, base damage at... So yeah, his base damage is 47 to 54, plus 18 base damage. Let's do the math really quick. So that would be 65 to 72 damage. That's a lot of damage, or a lot of base damage. Like, that's like 6 levels worth of increased damage right there. That's pretty crazy, actually. Level 10 talent, you can get plus 20 movement speed or 175 health. Okay, so small increases there, but that's a wow. Increased his armor, reduced his attack range, but all in all increases attack damage by a lot. Like, that's a free, I think that's a free broadsword. Yeah, free broadsword, which is a 1200 gold item. That's insane. Alright, moving on. Slardar. Slitherine Crush duration has been stun duration has been reduced by 0.25 seconds at all levels. Corrosive Haze duration has also been reduced down to 18 seconds. Thank goodness for that, because I was so sick and tired of not being able to do anything until Corrosive Haze goes down. So some well-deserved nerfs for Slardar. He's still really good. He's just not stupidly OP now. Spectre, level 15 talent is either plus 20 movement speed or plus 8 to all stats. I think in almost every case, you would take the plus 8 to all stats. At level 20, you can choose between plus 20 strength or plus 30 attack speed. I think in this case, you would probably take the attack speed over the strength. Or take the strength if you want to get a lot of distortion. But the attack speed is going to help you deal more damage quicker. Which by level 20, hopefully you are done building tanky items and start actually building damage items. Techies, proximity mines, damage rescaled from 225, 400, 575, 750. Decreasing it by 75 at level 1, 50 at level 2, 25 at level 3, and it's the same damage at level 4. I definitely think that was a well-deserved nerf. Techies dealt way too much damage on those mines early game. It's way too easy to get a kill. So, good for that. Tiny, level 15 talent. You can now choose between plus 35 movement speed or plus 60 damage. Two really big improvements to Tiny. The movement speed's nice, but you also get the movement speed from your ultimate, so you probably go for the damage in this case. You also get damage from your ultimate, so a couple of really nice buffs for Tiny here. Well done. Tree and Protector, Eyes in the Forest cooldown has been increased from 25 seconds to 35 seconds. For those of you who do not know, Eyes in the Forest is his Aghanim Scepter ability, which targets a tree and it creates like an area that acts like a ward around the tree. Nature's Guy's Fade Delay has been rescaled to 7653. Oh, dang. So basically, Treant is worse. He can't run away as easily at levels 1, 2, and 3 of this ability. Yeah. So, a much needed nerf for Treant, because it was way too easy to just run away, hide, and then come back and just dash for a ton of damage. Tusk has plus 40% XP gain for his level 10 talent, which is crazy. It was even crazier than plus 35%. So, yeah. Holy crap. That's a lot. Level 20 talent for Undying. Increase movement speed from plus 25 to plus 30. I mean, yeah, it's not bad. What? I need to check what his other talent is. Level 20, plus 30 movement speed. Oh wow, look at Dota 2 Gamepedia. They're already on it with changing up all the hero talents. So you can choose plus 50 tombstone zombie damage or plus 30 movement speed. I think at this point you only really use the zombies for like the AoE slow. So I think the plus 30 movement speed is actually pretty good increase. Yeah, so nice little buff to Undying. Venomancer, level 10 talent increase from plus 20% to plus 30% XP gain. That's a lot. Or plus 30 movement speed. Big buff to Venomancer, I guess? I don't really know. I haven't seen Venomancer play too much. Viper, level 15 talent has been increased from plus 7 strength to plus 8 strength. Small buff, not really worth mentioning. Level 10 talent for Visage has been increased to plus 30% XP gain. And Familiar HP has been increased by 100 at level 1 and 50 at level 2, stays the same at level 3. Very nice buff for Visage there. Makes his Familiars a lot more survivable in the early game. Weaver had his base damage reduced by 3 and had his base movement speed reduced by 5 as well. And his level 25 talent increased his magic resistance to plus 35% now. All in all, some nerfs to I can't talk today. Some nerfs to his early game, a nice buff to his level 25 talent. What is his level? I need to check what his other level 25 talent is, though. Or plus 200 Shikuchi movement speed. I assume the plus 200 Shikuchi movement speed goes over the plus 200 Shikuchi movement speed. I assume that goes over the, what do you call it? It goes over the movement speed cap. That's what I assume, at least. If it does, it's good. If it doesn't, it's kind of horrible. But the plus 35 magic resistance is actually pretty scary, honestly. Especially for a hero with low magic resistance to begin with. These two are obvious nerfs. And this one's an obvious buff. I just don't know how good this buff is going to be. Wind Ranger Wind Run cooldown has been reduced from 13 to 12. Isn't that awesome? She can run away easier now. Level 10 talent increased from... she now has a 30% slow. She now adds a plus 30% to her Wind Run slow. As well as a... increased power... Oh, increased the power shot cooldown reduction to -7 seconds, which means that it will now be... it will be at... Wow, they are doing great at this. -6. So they haven't changed it here, but they have changed it here. So that's a 2-second cooldown at max level. Nice. Winter Wyvern has plus 6 strength to plus 7 strength. Not too important. Zeus, his Nimbus ability is Scepter. Cooldown and duration has been reduced from 40 seconds to 35 seconds. Okay, so both the cooldown and the duration are at 35 seconds. The level 10 talent has been increased from 175 health to plus 200 health. And the level 25 talent has been increased from plus 1.5% static field to plus 2% static field. Still not going to be worth it to pick up, unfortunately. It's just not good enough. And that's it. That is the end of my analysis. So yeah, this is probably... Yeah. So that is my analysis of... patch 7.03. If you guys have any questions or any comments, concerns, please drop them down in the comment section below. I'd love to hear from you guys and see what you guys think. So yeah, we'll be hearing from you soon. I'm excited to see what this new patch will bring out. I don't know if it's going to change too much, but we'll see. We'll definitely see. So, sayonara, enjoy patch 7.03, and I will see you all on the battlefield. Cheers.